Welcome to Hannity, and tonight in our great country, the United States of America, we have a country in retreat. Your President Joe Biden has ceded control of our southern border to violent Mexican cartels. They are now actually charging admission into the United States, complete with wristbands like we're, some kind of amusement park that they own, that they operate. Then they flood the zone that opens up other wide portions of our border for human trafficking, opioid trafficking, fentanyl trafficking. We've got those details ahead tonight. Plus, it is now official. Our national debt has topped a whopping $33 trillion just today, just in time for yet another budget battle. We have a deadline in 11 days. Let us be clear here. This is not an imaginary number. This is debt that has real consequences, massive, unfettered government deficits. That leads to tax hikes. That leads to inflation spikes. That leaves future generations with an unthinkable burden, your children, your grandchildren. Add to this disaster, America now under Joe Biden is abandoning energy independence, the results of which are, as we all know already, catastrophic to you, we, the American people. Everything now costs a lot more, not just filling up your tank and heating and cooling your home, but every single item you buy at every store you go to. It all costs more. And we have now more than 61% of our fellow Americans, I've been there, it's awful, living paycheck to paycheck. Many of those 61%, they can no longer even afford basic necessities that they were able to afford less than 3 short years ago. Now, this as Washington now continues their reckless spending. Some now want to even spend more. And a few, they're fighting to reduce the budget. And coming up, 2 House Republicans, Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz and Texas Congressman Chip Roy, they will debate how to best reduce the deficit, start paying back the debt as the shutdown now looks inevitable in, maybe 11 days. And per usual, Joe Biden, his fellow Democrats, they want no limits on spending. They don't seem to care how much inflation it causes. Remember, Biden's dumb old catchphrase vowing to, quote, build our economy from the bottom up and from the middle out. Okay, apparently that was just another lie thanks to inflation. Well, the U.S. poverty rate is going up for the first time since 2010. Great job, Joe. But instead of unleashing the power of free markets and capitalism, no, Biden is bowing to the climate gods, all while paying hefty dues to the climate alarmist religious cult, are real problems, like poverty, our borders, inflation, law, order, safety, security, they all go unchecked. An imaginary problem. The so-called climate crisis is taking center stage. Take a look.
For one day, my administration, the United States, has treated this crisis as an existential threat from the moment we took office, not only for us, but for all of humanity.
Now, of course, imaginary crises require imaginary solutions. So now your President Joe Biden is spending billions of dollars on windmills, solar plants. But by the way, states are now begging for more money because they can't build them at the money they thought they'd build them at, all while imposing costly regulation on cars, your lawnmowers, your stoves, your ovens, even your HVAC units, declaring war on the gas and oil industry, relying on countries that frankly hate our guts for the lifeblood of the world's economy, not just ours, oil, energy, gas. We have unilaterally now disarmed our economy and our leadership role in the world. None of this will put a dent in the perceived, quote, climate crisis. But here's where it gets truly bizarre. During his speech at the UN earlier today, he vowed to partner with China to save the earth from carbon. Take a look.
Stand ready to work together with China on issues where progress hinges on our common efforts. Nowhere is that more critical than accelerating the climate crisis, than the accelerating climate crisis.
Oh, then maybe we should call them a developing nation as per the Paris Climate Accords. China, they took no responsibility for the millions that died of COVID. They blamed us for their spy balloon that they flew over sensitive military and nuclear sites. They did that for over a week. Joe didn't lift a finger. They're pretending that the Uyghur genocide isn't really happening. It's happening. Don't expect China to take responsibility for being the world's #1 polluter. If you ever seen the pretty disgusting skies over Beijing, you would kind of know that climate change is pretty low on their list of priorities and concerns, somewhere below mass-producing cheap plastic products for profit and invading or threatening to invade our ally Taiwan. Now, by the way, so do the woke climate alarmists in charge of the Biden White House. Do they realize any of this at this time, or are we just witnessing a dumb, mumbling, bumbling, expensive global exercise in just virtue signaling? Now, today, even Zelensky was lecturing the world on the so-called climate crisis at the UN. Okay, Ukraine is right now facing a real existential crisis, but it doesn't have a thing to do with the weather. And of course, we all want clean air and water. Under Donald Trump, here are the facts. The U.S. reduced carbon emissions by more than any other country on earth, but not with regulations and windmills. Instead, clean, natural, burning gas and new technologies, they're credited with the reduction in pollution in our country. We led the way. But the climate cult, they don't seem to care. They need a doomsday scenario to achieve their radical goals. For them, this isn't ultimately about a cleaner planet. Their end goal is more government control over your life, a bigger share of your paycheck, a greater say in your decisions, more ownership over your property. In other words, socialism. The climate crisis is just a virtuous Trojan horse for global collectivism. Republicans in Congress, they've got to reject this. They got to stand strong. I thought Republicans, thought that fiscal responsibility was important. Question is, how? Well, a serious budget battle is a small but important step in the right direction. Keep in mind, government shutdown is definitely not the end of the world. I've talked about that. Our military, they'll be on duty. They'll continue to get paid. Social security checks, in spite of the fear-mongering, they will go out to the people that deserve them. The VA, our veterans programs, they'll all be funded. And by the way, the people that get furloughed, they'll get hired back and probably get back pay as they usually do. Trying to use this as leverage to force the Democrats' hand and start, we need to get our reckless spending under control. Bring your case to the American people before it's too late. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.